Hello and welcome back to my Slow English podcast. You can understand English, but when it's time to speak, you feel stuck. You understand what people are saying to you, and you can follow conversations around you without much trouble. You watch movies, series, and videos in English, and you understand the story, the emotions, and the general meaning. However, when someone asks you a simple question like, "How was your day?" your mind suddenly goes blank. You know the words, you know the meaning, but you don't join the conversation. Instead, your brain freezes and starts working too hard. It tells you to wait, think, and translate everything before speaking. And because of that, nothing comes out. If this situation feels familiar, this lesson is for you. First, let me tell you something very important. This problem is completely normal. Almost every English learner experiences this stage at some point. Millions of people around the world understand English well, but struggle to speak it. Even advanced learners sometimes feel blocked when they try to express themselves. This doesn't mean you are bad at English. In fact, it means you understand a lot, more than you think. The real issue isn't your effort, but the method you used to learn English. You worked hard, but your learning focused more on understanding than on speaking. Now let's talk about how the brain works. Your brain has different language skills that develop separately. One skill is understanding, such as listening to a movie or a conversation. Another skill is speaking, which means producing language and responding in real time. These two skills are not the same, and being good at one does not automatically make you good at the other. There are some reasons for that. Reason number one: much listening, not enough speaking. You listened a lot, but you didn't speak enough. You watched videos, listened carefully, and understood the message clearly, but you stayed silent and didn't repeat what you heard. For example, when you hear someone saying, "I'm really tired today," you understand it, but you don't say it yourself. Silence does not build speaking skills. Speaking improves only when you actually use your voice. Reason number 2, translating in your head. You think in your native language first, and then try to change your thoughts into English. For example, when you want to say, "I'm hungry," your brain stops and searches for the right word. The process is too slow. Real conversations move quickly, and they don't wait for translation. Reason number 3, grammar fear. You want to speak correctly, so grammar starts controlling you. You think about tenses, sentences, and rules. You ask yourself questions like, should I say "I went" or "I have gone"? While you are thinking, the moment to speak disappears. Reason number 4, learning words without sentences. You memorized long list of vocabulary and learned many single words. For example, you know the word decision, but you don't know how to use it naturally. Native speakers don't think in single words. They think in complete sentences like, "I need to make a decision." Reason 5, fear of making mistakes. You are afraid of making mistakes. You worry that people will judge you, or saying you are not good enough. So instead of speaking imperfectly, you choose to stay silent. But every fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes before becoming confident. So what is the solution? You need to speak every day, even if it is only a few minutes. Describe your day out loud. Talk to yourself for explaining what you are doing. Focus on learning full sentences instead of single words. Not hungry, but I'm hungry. Not tired, but I'm really tired today. Here's the final truth. You don't need more English. You already know enough. What you need is to start using what you know without fear. Now think about this simple question. When you want to speak English, what stops you? Is it fear, grammar, or translating in your head? Write your answer in one sentence. When you write it, you begin to fix it. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. Let's practice together.